Are you ready, Southside? Because it's time to talk Lincoln High School athletics and activities on the Railsplitter Roundtable. The Railsplitter Roundtable is brought to you by Smitty's Tenderloin Shop. Now, live on the Railsplitter Radio Network is the voice of the Railsplitters, your one and only Todd Guessford.
And good evening to you. Welcome to another edition of the Railsplitter Roundtable. We're live here from Smitty's Tenderloin Shop, located at 1401 Army Post Road. And stop in and see us, say hi, and like Smitty says, eat a tenderloin. Well, here at Smitty's, you can dine in, you can watch, come in and listen to the show. You can order online with DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats, or you can carry out by calling 515-287-4742. Ben Smith and his outstanding staff are here tonight, and they are ready to serve you, and they will do a great job. Okay, well, this is, as you know, this is our all rails, all the time talk show, and it's great to have you joining us here tonight. We have on our program tonight, indeed, we have cross country here tonight. We have boys coach Jordan Parra is here tonight. Girls coach Aaron Hole is here tonight. We're going to be talking to each of them about their cross country season, and we're also going to be talking a little bit later on to head football coach Tom Alessio will be here tonight. He's got a few of his players that are coming. Railsplitters have a huge ball game tomorrow night down in Ottumwa. It is a big game, folks. It's a chance, could be a defining game for Lincoln this season. And they have an opportunity down there in Ottumwa tomorrow night if they can go down and take care of business. We'll talk to Coach Alessio about all that, and he's got a few of his players that are going to be joining us as well. So that is our show tonight. And we're looking forward to it when we come back. Head boys cross country coach Jordan Parra and a couple of her cross country runners will join us here on the Railsplitter Roundtable. We're live from Smitty's Tenderloin Shop located at 1401 Army Post Road, and we'll be right back here on the Railsplitter Radio Network.
Hey everybody, Todd Guessford here. I'm a tenderloin guy, and I get my tenderloins at Smitty's Tenderloin Shop, located at 1401 Army Post Road. Smitty's made-from-scratch tenderloins have been voted City View's best for 10 years running. But don't just take my word for it. Come and experience Smitty's yourself. We'll be there Thursday nights for the Railsplitter Roundtable during the high school football and basketball seasons. Order online or call 515-287-4742. And remember, Smitty says, eat a tenderloin.
Do you know all the words to the Lincoln Fight song? Todd Guessford does, but please don't ask him to sing it. The only key he sings in is Z flat. This is the Railsplitter Roundtable on the Railsplitter Radio Network.
Aren't we just one happy group here? I tell you, we're just all snuggled together. Isn't this just great? I tell you, good news though, folks. The Railsplitter Radio Network has made an investment. We have purchased a camera. And the next time we do the show, we'll have the camera sitting right over there. It'll boom. We won't have to act like we're, the best friends in the world. We can have a little separation here, and we'll have, we'll have a great show. We're going to have a great show tonight, but we'll have a much better camera to work with next time we do the show, which, by the way, isn't until October 2nd is our next show after tonight, because we have football next Thursday night. Sioux City North will be in town for another Thursday night edition of Lincoln Railsplitter football. Before we get to Jordan and her kids here real quick, I want to mention the boys golf team. They are going to be in a triangular with East to North at Jester Park. That's coming up a week from tonight. And then they have their conference meet coming up on September 30th at their home course at Blank. So we wish Dylan Whalen and his boys golf team the best of luck. Okay, here we are. We're all together, just like we planned it. Folks, I got to tell you, I went to cross-country practice tonight, and I asked Coach Parr, and I'd asked her a couple of days ago. I said, Coach, can you make it to the round trip? Yeah, I think I can. So, and then tonight she was like, no, I really can't. I said, Coach, I need you. I need you. And Jordan, you're here. Thank you.
I'm here.
How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, how's the season going?
It's going well. So September is all about preparation, right? Every meet we go to, we're putting a brick in the path to success. So hopefully October, my kids are at their best, they're at their healthiest, and that's when it matters most. So we're slowly building up, making progress each meet until then, and hit October where it counts. So.
Well, you've got some big meets coming up. You're going to be in Pella on Saturday for the Heartland Classic at Central College. Take me through that one a little bit.
So
a lot of good teams there, I assume.
Oh yeah, yep. It's a big meet. There's a lot of teams there, highly competitive. I didn't get to go. We didn't go to Central last year. The kids have went previously before me, so they have run the course before. They've been there and they really like it. They enjoy going and competing, and they have a lot of fun. So they're really excited, and I'm excited. It's a good opportunity for them to get out there and see what they can do. So.
And then you've got Newton on the 23rd, right? And,
yep, Tuesday.
And you have the Augustine Classic at Ewing Park, which is kind of a big favorite for the Lincoln kids too. That's coming up in October, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's like our home meet.
Your only home meet,
yeah,
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We love that one.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, you got a couple of junior cross-country runners sitting next to us here tonight. Let's Xavier, I want you to you're Warren, aren't
Warren,
you? Yeah, okay, Warren, I want you to hold this right up here so they can hear you, okay?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Warren Mead. They call him the Machine, okay? So I'm dying to know. Coach, I'll ask you why they call him the Machine, and then I'll have Warren explain it. Why do you call him the Machine, Coach?
Warren, he can just do it all, right? Anything we ask him to do, he's willing to step up, and he does it with everything he has. So he is a machine. He just pumps it out like no other. So.
Right. Well, Warren, make sure you look out there in the camera so everybody can see you. Okay, so you're the Machine, huh?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Sounds rather proud of it, you know. So take me through the season, or talk about the season a little bit for you. How's it been going?
Well, so the first meet wasn't the greatest. I got injured at the beginning. Someone's shoe spiked the back of my heel, and I lost a shoe. The past couple meets, I've just kind of been taking it easier. I've been dealing a little bit with calf injury. However, I'm back to normal, and hopefully this Saturday will be a good race for me. I'm hoping to be putting out some good times. It's a big meet, so hopefully people will help push me there to do my best. And then after that, it'll just be regular season. Keep pushing through, keep getting better and better, and then until right at the end in the districts, and maybe I'll make state.
So, Coach, the Machine's been in the shop for a couple of weeks, huh? Is that right?
Yeah, he has been.
Okay, so this is my favorite part when your coach talks about you and you get to listen to it. So tell me about Warren, Coach. You said he does everything, right?
Yes, he does. So, I was mostly speaking coming off track, right? So he runs a lot of events, and he's very versatile. They call him the Swiss Army knife, too, because he can fit just anywhere and do really well. So
this guy's got all kinds of nicknames.
I know,
man, I'm telling
right?
you.
But he's on the mend right now, so we're taking it easy.
He's in the shop. He's in the shop. So, hopefully the Machine will be up.
Well.
Machine will be up and running here soon. Okay. Yep. All right. So, Xavier McKee, junior, sitting to my right here. Do you have any nicknames, young man?
I guess
any that are G-rated that we can say on there.
So Warren actually gave me this one. It's not really related to running, but he calls me Butane Lighter, and I don't really know why.
But popped into my mind.
That sounds like a scary thing right there, you know. So, Xavier, how's the season going for you?
It's going actually really well, better than I thought it could have been. These first few meets I've been kind of taking a little bit light. I mean, it's not like I'm not trying, but I've been trying to ease into the season. This race on Saturday is going to be the first one that I try to take out really hard. And I'm just excited for the rest of the season. I'm looking forward to Ewing. Like you mentioned, the Augustine. That's my favorite race that we do. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And then to the important races and state qualifying meet.
So a lot of big ones coming up, Coach.
Yep. October, it's a big month for us. So.
All right. Well, Jordan, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Warren, I hope the machine's up and running here soon. Okay, all right, and Xavier, thank you for being here. Okay, good luck. Good luck on Saturday at Central College.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Boys cross country with Jordan Parr, Xavier McKee, and Warren Mead here on the Railsplitter Roundtable. We're live from Smitty's Tenderloin Shop, located at 1401 Army Post Road. If you're in the neighborhood, stop in and say hi. Stop in and say hello. We'll come back. We'll talk girls cross country with head coach Aaron Hull, and Ella Frost, a junior runner, is here tonight. We'll do that when we return right here on the Railsplitter Radio Network.
City View's best tenderloin for 10 years running. Smitty's Tenderloin Shop is just one of those places on the south side that everyone knows and loves. Family owned and in business since 1953, Smitty's makes their tenderloins and onion rings from scratch every single day. Dine in or order out by calling 515-287-4742. Smitty's Tenderloin Shop at 1401 Army Post Road. Smitty says, eat a tenderloin.
Todd Guessford loves Lincoln High School so much, he bleeds maroon and gold when he cuts himself shaving. This is the Railsplitter Roundtable on the Railsplitter Radio Network.
And we are back here live at Smitty's Tenderloin Shop, located at 1401 Army Post Road. And stop in and eat a tenderloin. And that's not the only great thing they have on the menu, but that's kind of their trademark thing, you know, so thus the name Smitty's Tenderloin. So I'm pleased to have with me girls cross country coach Aaron Hull. I did not have to twist his arm to get him to be on the program. So, Coach, how you doing?
Good.
And the season, sir?
Yeah.
How's recruiting going?
Last time we talked, we were about 4 runners, and now we're up to about 8. We had another girl come to practice today that I talked to about getting signed up, and hopefully she's getting that taken care of tonight. She said she was going to talk to her mom when she got home, and just trying to increase numbers this year. That's kind of our goal.
With what you've had to work with, have you been pleased with how the kids have performed?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We had a meet on Tuesday out at Valley Southwoods, and couldn't have been happier with the performances from the girls that were able to run. We had a few girls that weren't able to run, but those that did competed really well. Ella here, she was a medalist at the meet, and shaved, I think it was like 63 seconds off of her time versus last year. So she's making some huge strides for us.
Okay, well, Ella, hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, sounds like you're doing pretty good. Talk to me about your season so far.
My season kind of started rough. I was sort of with Warren, the machine over there. I was injured. I had a little injury in one of my toe flexors, which, so I couldn't run for like 3 weeks. A week before the season. So
bad timing.
Yeah, that wasn't amazing, but I've gotten back into it, a little slowly, but we're picking it back up, and I'm getting sort of back to where I was at the end of last year. So it's going good.
Yeah. This is my favorite part, Coach, when you get to talk about Ella Frost and she gets to listen to it.
Yeah. She's
my favorite part of the show. Yeah.
She's amazing. She had a fantastic spring track season. We started. She has a nickname.
Okay.
Hey. She does.
It's the show of nicknames tonight. I'll have to see if I know Coach Alessio's got some nicknames for some of his kids. I know. I see Tank sitting over there. So yeah.
Yeah. We call Ella Frost Ella First because.
You're DK. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry, Coach.
No, that's all right. We call her Ella First because in the track season, she was winning. Every race she ran, she was just dominating and taking first, so started calling her Ella First. So it's just kind of rolled over into the cross-country season. Like she said, she had a little setback at the beginning of the season, so for where she's at, for how much she's been able to do at this point, it's very exciting, and looking forward to keeping her healthy and continuing on through the next few meets, and then kind of focusing in on those conference and district meets.
Looking forward to Newton next week, Ella?
I'm very much looking forward to Newton. I think that's going to be a good competitive meet, a nice one to race. So, yeah.
And tell me about the Newton meet, Coach.
Yeah, it's been a few years since I've been out there, but when I was with the boys program and we ran out there, it was a pretty hilly course that we ran, and Ella here is always asking to run more hills. She really likes tackling the hills, and we kind of like to think on the south side that that's our secret weapon, is running on the hills. All the other area schools are pretty flat, so we got that in our back pocket. So looking forward to seeing what she does on Tuesday.
You like the Augustine meet, Ella? You like that at Ewing Park? You like that?
Yeah, I really do. And last year, I was a little sick when I ran that one, so I got second a little sadly. But I'm hoping for first this year, so that one's going to be another fun one. That one has hills, my favorite part. So
and we have a big advantage there because we know that course, right, Aaron?
Yeah, that we run it every single year. The terrain is like what at Lincoln we say we're either starting out running up a hill or we're finishing running up a hill. And over there at Ewing, they've got lots of hills, and no other school that goes out there has that opportunity to train on a day-in, day-out basis like that. So that's really an advantage for our team.
Yeah, sounds great. And then I forgot to write down what you have coming after Newton.
And there'll be another hilly meet down in Indianola.
Right. Okay, that's
a little south of town.
Yeah.
But it's nice going to these meets that we go to every year. It's really allows you the opportunity to gauge improvement year over year and see where you're at, because they run the same course every single time, and so you can really make a good comparison as to what your fitness level is and how competitive you are on a year-to-year basis.
Okay. All right. Well, Coach, keep up with the recruitment.
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
That's still our number one thing.
Yep.
Cross country is always a numbers game too, isn't it?
Absolutely. Anybody's interested, we'll take you all the way up to the end of the season.
I'll tell you what, I'll bring a help wanted sign.
There you go.
Girls cross country, help wanted, see Coach Hull.
Yeah,
How about
absolutely.
That, okay?
We'll
that
take
work?
them. Yep,
okay.
absolutely.
All right, thank you, sir.
Hey, I
Thanks
appreciate it.
Here.
Thanks for everything.
Ella, thank you, honey. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank
All
you.
right. Aaron Hull, Ella Frost, girls cross country here on the Railsplitter Roundtable. When we come back, it's time to talk football with head coach Tom Alessio. And my apologies to MK. I called him Tank. I didn't want. That is Tank? Okay. Well, why did he say it was? I was right. Okay. All right. Well, occasionally I am right. Okay. Whatever. He's got some football players. I know DJ's over there, so we'll talk football with Coach Alessio and some of his kids when we return here. We're live from Smitty's Tenderloin Shop, located at 1401 Army Post Road. We'll be right back here on the Railsplitter Radio Network.
A Southside landmark, Smitty's Tenderloin Shop makes the best tenderloins in the metro. Just ask CityView. They voted Smitty's the best tenderloin for 10 years running. The secret? They're made from scratch every single day. Try them along with the burgers, the made-from-scratch onion rings, fries, and cheese curds. When you call 515-287-4742, you can dine in or order online. Smitty's Tenderloin Shop at 1401 Army Post Road. Smitty says, eat a tenderloin.
Get the latest on the activities and athletics at Lincoln High School right here. This is the Railsplitter Roundtable on the Railsplitter Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Railsplitter Roundtable. We're live here from Smitty's Tenderloin Shop, 1401 Army Post Road. Stop in and see us, and like Smitty always says, eat our tenderloin. Well, we've got a big football game coming up tomorrow night down in Ottumwa, Railsplitters and Bulldogs, and they've been banging heads against each other for a lot of years. Ottumwa has kind of controlled the series here of late, but I know Coach Alessio sitting next to me here, and the players tonight certainly want to do something about that. Good evening, Coach. How are you?
I'm very good. Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you. The Centennial game, we knew it was going to be tough. Okay, they're very good at what they do. I thought your kids gave a better effort in that game than the week before, and maybe if we'd have switched those around, we'd be talking about a 2-1 season instead of 1-2. Would you agree with that?
I agree fully with that. We've been down that road. We've had our talks. Even in the 40-7 loss last week, we got better as a football team last week. I asked the kids to compete. I asked them one play at a time, clear your mind, let's go again. And they did it. I mean, I'm not going to lie, that's 3 broken plays in the first half from being 6-0. I mean, we went toe-to-toe with those guys. We got the ball on off.
We moved the ball on offense.
Yeah, I like to defer. I like to put defense out there, and I like to play those middle 8 minutes a lot. And we made a stop, right? And we get with the ball 13 plays later. We're down the 20-yard line and turn it over on downs. But
after some penalties that put us behind the sticks.
But the kids the players did what I asked them to do.
Yes.
And we had great attitudes, and we banged. And Ankeny knew they were in a football game.
Well, I think they knew after watching you guys down at Simpson, down in Indianola in the camp. I think they knew, Tom, that they couldn't just line up and run the ball all night. I think they knew they had to throw, and they threw. I mean, they threw a lot in the Southeast Polk game because they were behind, but they didn't throw much against Linn-Mar at all. But they came out throwing the other night against you guys because I think they knew they had to keep you off balance a little bit.
They did, and we were anticipating some passing, not quite like what they did. And we had some breakdowns in our defensive backfield, but we've corrected those this week, and we're ready to go.
Okay. Well, I know DJ. I know Davon. Is this Naz?
Nope, that would be Ethan. He's our center.
Ethan Sanchez. Nice to meet you, young man. How you doing? Okay. Let's talk to these guys a little bit. Ethan, if you don't mind coming over there, because you and DJ can kind of share that microphone. I'm sorry about that. How are you, young man?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. So, are we going to be ready to play tomorrow night, Davon?
Yeah. I ain't going.
Well, we can't hear you talking.
Can't hear if you do that. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Really happy to play tomorrow. Excited. Got my adrenaline pumping.
Yeah. How's practice been this week?
Fun. It's been really fun.
What's
been pumped? Had us. Oh my.
What's your take, Tank? What's your take on the season so far this year?
We could have done better. Not gonna lie. We kept on messing up. We could have everything. Like a lot of things we could have done better, but it been decent. Coach been teaching us like our right assignments. We kept on messing up on everything. Some plays we could have did something better, but it could have just been better at everything. For real.
Take me through this kid. I know he's a tough kid, isn't he?
Oh, he's a tough kid. Here's the one thing about Tank that I love is he plays a lot of both ways, right? So he starts at outside linebacker for us. He plays fullback on the offense, and he never wants to come off the field. And half the time I have to say, will you please get away from me? You're on the field enough, So that's what I mean, he is as hard-nosed, tough, and wants to be in the game to contribute at all times. Is why I love him. I mean, that competitive level that he has, and he's had a great year, even spelling his brother at fullback. But what he's done defensively,
playing that star backer position pretty well, huh?
And I tell him he likes running a little bit of option at us, and I said, hey, number 5, number 29, number 62. I'd all be tattooed on that quarterback's chest tomorrow night. They turn the corner. DJ will take care of the fullback, and good things will happen.
All right. Well, to your left, Tom, we have DJ Armstrong, sophomore captain, and Ethan Sanchez, a senior center. And
he's a captain as well.
He is. Okay, that's right. And I really think, when you get to the nuts and bolts of this game tomorrow night, Tom, I think it's really going to come down to who controls the line of scrimmage tomorrow night. What do you think?
So I'm not going to lie. They got some big guys on the line, both sides. But I think the way they line up, they give us opportunities. And, the guy that's going to line up against Ethan, good God, I mean, he's 6'5", almost 300 pounds. But this guy snaps the ball, gets off the ball, has great head placement. We're by you. And so Ethan knows that role, right? So I'm not worried about that size. DJ playing guard, they like to get their safeties downhill. We've watched film all week. They like to get their safeties downhill. So There's going to be times when Hassan goes to the safety. There's going to be times when DJ goes, and we're going to put a hat on that kid every single time. So what we lack in size on the offensive line, we're tough. All right? They like to get off the ball. They like to bang, especially this guy right here immediately to my left. My God, he bangs, as you can see.
Yes.
Lovely
pink cast there.
So what they have over some size, they expose themselves to the way they line up, and I think our guys are able to get off the ball, get into them, and we're going to be fine. So I'm
really,
excited about this.
It's really an effort thing, isn't it?
It's an effort and execution thing, 100%. If we take care, and I've told them all week, if we take care of us, good things will happen.
All right, well, DJ, put that up close to your mouth so we can hear you. How you doing, young man?
Pretty good.
Yeah, kind of a tough week there, but you're I don't think there was any question. I've been at practice 3 times this week, and I don't think there was any question with your coaches as to whether or not you were going to play Friday night.
Oh, yeah, I was going to play.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. The second he come with the wrist, he's like, Coach, I'm playing Friday night. I'm like, I don't doubt you, man. I said, if there's one kid going to cast it up and go, it's DJ. But he said it from Jump Street, once he heard it. So he ready to go.
So, DJ, what do you think? Tomorrow night, big game. What do you think?
Going to be tough. I think we got it, though.
Yeah. We got it, like Coach said, you don't have to be big on the offensive line to dominate. And you and Ethan obviously know that. But I see that as a big key tomorrow night. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
That's
all
you
really
got.
Need to be big. You just got to
right.
Head placement, effort. That's all you need.
Yeah. How's practice been this week?
Well, haven't really been there.
Well, I know it's been a little rough for you, but you've been watching. I feel like the team's been.
I feel like we've come together more as an offense than how we started the season in our middle 2 games. I feel like our offense is going to do well this week.
Okay. All right. Hand the mic over there to Ethan. Hi, Ethan. How are you?
Amazing. How about you?
Good. Make sure you get up there close to your mouth so we can hear you. What are your thoughts about tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, I think it'll be like a pretty challenging game. But as Coach said, as long as we bring effort and completion, we should be able to get it done down there in Ottumwa.
Okay. And, you guys face bigger kids all the time, so this is really nothing new, right?
Yeah. Being like an undersized person, I know it just takes a little bit extra effort to get that ball moved. A couple more yards.
Well, Tom, you and I have talked. This is, and I know you've talked to your kids about this week, but this could be a defining game to your season tomorrow night.
I've told them all week. This week defines the rest of our season. I believe it. I don't know if all of them have played down there, but we're going to a hostile environment. Those people are hostile down there, right? I was teasing them. I said, hell, you might see the referee serving hot dogs at halftime in the concession stand. That's what you get when you go down to Ottumwa.
Yeah, you have to be prepared to beat sometimes more than 11 people on the field.
Yeah.
So,
but they give us a great opportunity. They do. They're a lot like us. Some different, some bad, but they're a lot like us. We have to rise to the occasion. I told them when we finished practice tonight, chance favors the prepared mind. I believe it. I believe this week of the season we've been better prepared for any football game all year. It's been a great game plan. They've executed it in practice. Defensively, we have to play assignment football, and they've played assignment football. I'm expecting big things. I'm excited to go down. I love to go down to the hostile environment. Their people get after us, and I just, I won't say what I normally say, but I want to get after these people.
Just let the scoreboard dictate how things go.
And that's what I tell these guys. Hey, all this is going to happen, right? Just point up the scoreboard.
Hey, Serenity, turn the camera a little bit so everybody can see Ethan. We want to make sure Ethan's on camera here a little bit. There we go. And
he's kind of a cute guy.
So there he is. We want to get him on there. There he is. I want to make sure Ethan's on camera here. Ethan, what about the opportunity tomorrow night? How do you see it?
Well, I see the opportunity as just something like an evidence to show what we've been working on through our offense and how we could really move the ball. As Coach was saying, we could really prove something, show up for this season.
DJ, what do you think?
I feel like if we just get down and get up there and go, I feel like we're going to be really good offense this week.
And Davon, you play on both sides of the ball. Talk about defending these guys. They don't like to throw it; they like to run it, and they're pretty. They feel like they're pretty good at what they do. Well, what do you think about trying to stop them tomorrow night?
I feel like it'll be kind of easy. I ain't gonna lie, they're easy to read. Like I played the QB. He's really easy to read. See if he's gonna run the picture or hand it off, because he really looks who he's gonna give the ball to. So I think it's gonna be real easy on defense. Well, not real easy, but like in it.
Assignment football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tom, they don't really run the wing tee. They run more of an option, slot option, right?
It's more of an option. I mean, same principles. They'll run a counter like we run a counter. They'll run waggle, pass play kind of like we do. But it's mostly that option. I think I charted every play for the first 3 games, and they probably out of the 3 games ran close to 70 options in the breaking down 3 games. So that's a lot of options. That's their main play.
Yeah. Well, I think another big key tomorrow night is if we have a game where we don't turn the ball over, we don't hurt ourselves, because we're way down in the turnover ratio thing right now. I don't even want to talk about it, but Tom, if we could play a clean game tomorrow night, or just at least limit it a little bit, that helps our chances too.
And we've talked about it all week. And matter of fact, I broke the huddle tonight for practice saying, listen, if we don't turn the ball over, if we limit our penalties, penalties are going to happen. It's part of the game. But if we limit those, great things are going to happen for us. Got to hang on to the football. Dom's got to throw the ball. He's got to 1, 2, 3 make his read. He's got to deliver the ball. And great things are going to happen. I think we cut down our penalties this week.
But we didn't have as many against Centennial.
We didn't. We were much better.
Yeah.
We were much better. And I think we take care of the football this week, and good things are going to happen.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Get something to eat, okay? And, man, let's go down to Ottumwa and have some fun tomorrow night, huh? Let's have a fun bus ride home. Sound good?
On the way home.
All right. Coach, thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. And,
sounds good.
Coach Tom Alessio with DJ Armstrong, Ethan Sanchez, and Davon Wesley with us here on our Railsplitter Roundtable. We'll come back. We'll wrap it all up for you in just a minute right here on the Railsplitter Radio Network.
A proud sponsor of Lincoln High School Athletics, Smitty's Tenderloin Shop at 1401 Army Post Road makes the best tenderloins in the metro. That's because they're made from scratch every single day. But Smitty's also has delicious cheeseburgers, bacon burgers, and chili burgers. And the fan favorite shakes are a must-have when you order your sandwich. Dine in, order online, or call 515-287-4742. And remember, Smitty says, eat a tenderloin.
You've heard of Murphy's Law. Todd Guessford has Todd Logic. It's a term his wife Kim came up with a few years ago, and wow, is she regretting that. This is the Railsplitter Roundtable on the Railsplitter Radio Network.
Well, folks, that is our show tonight. We are very happy to have the guests that we had on the program tonight. Thank you for all of them for being with us tonight. Thanks to the great folks here at Smitty's for their wonderful hospitality. No Railsplitter Roundtable next week, as we'll have another Thursday night edition of Railsplitter Football when Lincoln hosts Sioux City North. Our next Roundtable comes up 2 weeks from tonight, Thursday, October 2nd, and we hope you will join us then. Lincoln at Ottumwa High School football tomorrow night on the Railsplitter Radio Network. Pregame coverage will begin at 6 o'clock with the Build Lincoln Higher Cup pregame show live from Schaefer Stadium, Tom Kapatic Field in Ottumwa. We hope you join us tomorrow night. For everyone involved this evening, I want to thank my technical director, Serenity Medford. She did another fantastic job here tonight producing the show. Thank you, Serenity. And for everyone else involved tonight, Todd Guessford saying thanks for watching. And this has been the Railsplitter Roundtable on the Railsplitter Radio Network.